Hello, I want to address another issue again. It saddens me that only yesterday I came on here and I got a little bit annoyed. I must admit, I get a little bit annoyed. It's more that I'm more compassionate to tell you that if you don't wake up, what's going to happen is people are going to commit suicide. Today, Ipswich Town, once again, another suicide. And you know what the worst of it is? Because the traffic is backed up, people are more worried about getting home or more worried about getting to their destination rather than worried about the person that just tried to take their life. That is the things that bother me and disgust me. All day today, myself and lovely Terry has been out promoting suicide awareness, and we've gone from shop to shop to shop in the town centre. We haven't reached everybody because we can't do it all in one day, to tell them about suicide prevention. So meanwhile, while we're telling people about suicide prevention and what you can do to keep yourself safe, and the staff members, the staff, so it wasn't about let's go in there and ask for raffles or let's go in there and promote the business. What we actually were doing was we were actually talking about suicide prevention. So to find out that somebody is jumping off the bridge today, to find that out in your own hometown once again, whilst you're out delivering posters to state we are suicide prevention. Whilst we're doing that, to raise the awareness and having the talk to say, look, your staff members may be masking a secret, your staff members, yourself may be suffering with mental health, your staff may be suffering with depression. Whilst we were doing that, somebody closed the bridge because they tried to take their life. This hurts when this happens. I take it personal. Who is to blame for this? Are you going to continuously blaming the NHS for this? Are you going to continue to blame the NHS when it can start with you in your own home? The NHS's hands are no different than me or you, and you say qualifications. I think those that have lived it, they're going to teach you how you can prevent it. We can be your front leaders, front of house, because we can tell you how you can prevent it. But you just need to wake up and listen. Another life today. That is 4 in the space of a month, I believe. That's terrible. And in your own backyard. That's just here in Suffolk. So to go round promoting what we was doing today, which was suicide prevention, we were actually speaking to the staff one-on-one, speaking to the managers, assistant managers, little young staff, as young as 18, etc. You know, we're talking to you and telling you to wake up. And you either take an interest or you dismiss and just chuck the flyer under the table. But it was a classic, isn't it, today, that a young person's life has been lost. Every 2 minutes, I said this yesterday, every 2 minutes, somebody is losing their life. Stop blaming the NHS. Blame your own back gardens. Because you're not listening. You're not recognising there are issues within your own family, within your own friends, with your children, your grandchildren. I keep saying this all day long. It can start anywhere. Silence. Silence. Very much silenced. You guys know, if you're in this platform, you know what I'm about. So I'm going to have to jump on my own personal Facebook to get my message out sometimes, because it just makes me sick that somebody won't even share a post like this to raise awareness. It does. It literally bothers me that even if you see a post like this, I'm telling you to wake up. Why don't you just share it? Because sharing this is a message to somebody else. Don't thumb it. Share it. Put it on your wall. Comment. What do you think about it? Because you can make the difference in raising awareness as well. But if you ignore the fact that I'm just talking and you put it down and close it off, you're not really doing your part for society. You're not doing yourself within the community, and you're not doing your friends or family any justice. Because if I am the one that is speaking out live about suicide prevention, especially around Suffolk, then I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm living it. I've lived it. You know, so I can promote it. I'm telling you, you need to wake up, guys. You need to help. You need, and how you can help. If you don't know the answers and what you can do to make to raise awareness or to help support your family members or friends, ask me, and I shall give you an answer. Ask me, because yesterday I had a message all the way from Scotland to ask me 3 specific questions, and I was glad to be able to be of some help, because being of some help will prevent that person from horrible thoughts, to think that everything is always their fault. Well, it's not their fault. It tends to the people around you who's not listening. It's the people around you who's not listening. Even your work colleagues. Come on, guys. Your bosses, they slug you off, don't they? They just crack the whip on you all the time, and you feel stresses at work. It's enough sometimes to drive people crazy and to say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. So it's in your own back garden, I'm afraid. It's all the way around you. You just don't see it. You see a normal person and you think it wouldn't happen to them. So, for me, raise awareness together. If you have an input and something you want to say to the community, do it. If you want to say, if I said to you, if there's one thing that someone can do to make that difference, do it. Because what I do know is that not everybody will speak to their parents. Their parents actually don't even know they've suffered with suicide thoughts, or had an overdose, or self-harm. And why is it that your own parents don't know this? It's funny, isn't it? But this is actually a client's feedback. Will turn around and say, my mum and dad, they don't even know. You know? This is other people's feedback. They don't even know. Of course they don't know. My parents didn't know. They didn't know for years. Self-harmer, suicide. They didn't know for years. Because it was unheard of or wasn't talked about, because people assume it won't happen in the family. It's happening. It's becoming a bit of an epidemic, to be honest. It's happening. And even only the other day, there was a post in the Evening Star to say that the NHS workers, they're the one that said they'd rather work for McDonald's than work for the NHS, because they are feeling the strain and feeling themselves totally depressed. So please, stop blaming the NHS completely, because you've got to rely on your own resources to help the community. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help the community. But you can do that, and you can help also by just sharing simple information. That's what you can do. Now, I feel sorry for the person's family or friends that would have to endure this today, and the person is out of pain now, and I'm sorry that had to be so drastic and taking their life. I am so sorry that they had to take their life today. I am so sorry for that. And again, there must be something about Suffolk, because this is happening terribly a lot around Suffolk. Funny that, isn't it? Guys, raise awareness together. Let's do this together. Share the posts, comment, speak out, because just a simple little comment makes a difference. If you see something that's education and you think, you know what, I know what can resolve that one, or try and help that, put it on there, because people are reading these posts, people are looking at these posts. You know, I'm not on here to talk because I want fame and fortune. I don't want no fame and fortune. I don't do this because I like to do it. I like doing it. I get rewarded when I know that somebody is safe And I use the word safe for now, because that's all we can do, is try to keep people safe for now. And a simple conversation, a simple time to listen, and a simple time to explain why somebody is feeling the way they are. Some guy said to me yesterday, and I'm going to say all the way from Scotland, am I crazy I'm not going to say what the problem was, but he says, am I crazy? I said, whoever's telling you you're crazy, they're name calling you, which is now another problem. All he needed was someone to talk to. And yes, it was a male, actually, which is bizarre, isn't it? But it's not uncommon, because there's plenty of men that will speak. As long as I'm speaking truthful and I'm relating to somebody, they're going to keep talking to me. And that's what I like, because at the end of the day, I am relatable because I've lived it. I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, here is a way out. This is the way out, but we need to retrain that learned behavior that is going on in your head. And you know what? It's people that have put that in you. It's the TV, the images that you see and everything else. Don't come in and click off. Stay here. Stay here and listen. Come on, guys, man. We have to work together as a team. A team. We can't do this alone, and you cannot rely on the NHS because there is a 6 months waiting list. So what do you do in the meantime? How can you support the community in the meantime when there's a 6 months waiting list? This is why I created this platform, Mind Over Matter, also known as the Mom Project. I created the platform because of the NHS waiting list. People that have 6 months, not when there's a crisis. People also are very ashamed to pick up the phone to the Samaritans because they don't know if they're going to relate to them on the other end of the phone. People are also reluctant to pick up the phone to the crisis team, and I'll be honest with you on that one. I've been that person that's picked up the crisis team and not really had somebody that's got much empathy on the other end of the phone. Front of house compassion is what's needed, but it's helping someone to calm down. It's knowing the tricks of the trade, as they so put, so you can make that difference. And I'm happy to say that for the past year, I've made a difference, and so have my clients made a difference to each other's needs. That was 10 last year, and I'm moving up the scale, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And even the fact that I'm on here doing these live talks all day long, I'm hearing that my talks have made a difference and deterred somebody from doing something. That's all I need to hear. That, in case, you don't want to share, somebody is really listening. Talk to your family. If you can't talk and communicate, write them a letter, darling. Write them a letter to say how you feel. Write them a letter to say, I've got something to tell you. I'm trying to keep myself safe, but if I don't absolutely be honest and truthful with you, then I don't know if I can survive this anymore. So I need to have no shame in what I need to discuss, and I need to put it out there. Put that out there, that I don't feel safe, I feel unsupported, I feel unloved. This is the problem, but I want the cure for it. The cure is talk therapy. That's all you can do. Talk therapy and retrain that state of mind to know that you can replace that self-harm with something positive. And whoever wants to join this project is so welcome. If you know that you need a sense of purpose, I am taking you on all day long. Because not only does this create an avenue, it creates a bigger platform and a bigger, more hands-on approach to helping other people that are suffering with mental health, crisis, depression. I'm happy all day long. I don't get paid for this. No, I don't. My time has been given away free, and I'm going to mention your name. Lovely Miss Terry today, all day long, has been helping to raise awareness on suicide prevention. And in the meantime, Terry, you caught up with the news that somebody jumped off the bridge whilst we were raising awareness. So I found that quite bizarre, really. And like I said, those people that we help, they're now going on to help other people. And that is now building a bigger team of support network. And who better than to deliver a life-changing platform than people that have had a lived experience. Ex-service users. We're not crazy, are we? We just needed listening to. And we know that's what you guys, that feel depressed and upset and don't know anything, we know that that's all you needed was time to talk in a direction. A sense of purpose. That's what you need. A sense of purpose. The only cure is you. Are you willing to put in the work and change the way you see life? Are you willing to make that difference to yourself? If you want certain things that go on in your head to stop, you've got to work hard at that. And I know that you can't always do that alone. And like I said, a sense of purpose. And I'm taking on volunteers all day long. All day long. So, and I'm going to promote that when you see things on here, even the launch, you want to help, don't keep talking about it. Let's see, pick up, pick up. We were doing tickets today. We're launching this new project. Even though we've been doing it for a while, we're actually putting it out in the community July the 19th, as you know. So, if you want to come and support the cause, your little £5 donation is going to save somebody else's life. Because it makes bigger resources, you see. It makes it bigger for them to be able to get more assistance, put more things on and give them more direction. Workshops, direction. So, recover, regain, and rediscover. There is life behind mental health. There is life behind suicide prevention. There is my motto all day long. Speaking out saves lives, and support saves more. And you can support the cause by sharing, by talking, by offering good advice, by listening. You can make a difference. Don't think it won't happen in your own back garden, because people are very good at keeping secrets. And that's why I have a zero policy for secrets. Secrets destroy lives. Not on my watch. Take care. God bless. Let's pray for that family. Thank you for listening.